Yes, I'm not in the gym. I'm filming this inside my bedroom. This video is filmed during quarantine, during the lockdown situation, so I'm just trying to use that time effectively. What I'm going to be talking about today is glute activation. So we want to do this glute activation exercise once you've done your prep stretch and once you've done your foam rolling. So what I'm going to be using today would be a mini band. If you don't have access to bands, that's absolutely fine. Body weight will be just as effective. If you have access to a loop band, all you got to do is just tie a knot in it like so. So why is glute activation important? Well, number one, first and foremost, it's obviously going to warm up those glutes. But number two, it's also going to promote that mind-muscle connection. And having a strong mind-muscle connection when working your glutes will really help you to not overcompensate using other muscles. Usually when it comes to the placement of the band, we want it either above or below the knee. So first exercise for this glute activation will be a glute bridge. Now what I want, number one, is my shoulder blades are going to be firmly into the floor. I'm also going to drive my elbows into the floor. I want my feet to be quite close together because I'm also going to add in a clamp type movement into this. The reason for that is we'll then be using our gluteus maximus, obviously for the hip raise, and then by splitting our legs apart, we'll also be recruiting our gluteus medius. So, number one, foot position will be quite close. From here, we're going to raise the hips, spread those legs. Legs come in, hips come down. Hips come up, legs come out, legs come in, hips come down. Hips come up, legs come out, leg comes in, hips come down. Alright, so rep wise, we want to go for about 8 to 16 reps. Again, remember, this is only a warm up. So if you're using a resistance band, keep that resistance light and treat it as a warm up. Don't be taking this anywhere towards failure. Alright, so for our next exercise, we need to start off in this position, this being the tabletop position. And what we're going to move into now is going to be a fire hydrant. So what we need to do is we need to extend our knees out to the side and nice and slowly let them back in. Squeeze at the top for a second and back into control. What we need to focus on here is keeping our body or our torso facing the floor. So for our third and final exercise, we're going to go into a donkey kick. Now you can do this from the tabletop position. I usually come down onto my elbows so that we're not overcompensating with any other muscles. And for the donkey kick, what I want to do is just bring that leg straight back. What I need to be careful of here is that I don't bend my leg too much so that I'm feeling too much in the hamstrings. Remember, this is glute activation. We only want to feel this in the glutes.